John, I was just curious. You mentioned Hamas still determined to try to carry out any sort of terrorist attack abroad. This Thanksgiving week, is there any elevated risk of terror attacks here at home? And is the White House or NSC doing anything specific? Because of the holiday week, most people obviously kind of check out in D.C. I'm just curious, are you staffing up in a difference because of the terror threat?
We're not tracking any specific credible threat here at home over the holiday. That said, I think you can understand we're going to be as vigilant as we have been since this conflict began, and certainly make sure that that we, to the best we can identify any potential domestic threats and disrupt them before they can take place. We're watching this all very, very closely for spillover effects from the fight between Israel and Hamas, both against the Jewish community and, of course, the Muslim community here in the United States. But again, I'm not tracking any specific credible threat that's being acted on at this time.
Back at the
Admiral, over the weekend, President Biden in his op-ed said that the U.S. was preparing to issue visa bans against Israeli extremists attacking civilians on the West Bank. What effect would that actually have?
Well, that would, if you were to impose a visa ban, it would prevent that individual from traveling here to the United States.
Is there any timeline on when that might be instituted?
I don't have a timeline for you.
But
Nor do I have a final decision.
Is that meant to be a deterrent?
Nor do I have a final decision.
Is the Biden administration upset by how this is playing out in the West Bank, what those extremists are doing to Palestinians in the West Bank?
Of course we are. The president has spoken to this many, many times, including from the Rose Garden when he was here with the Australian Prime Minister. I mean, what's happening with the settler violence is unacceptable, absolutely reprehensible. And yes, we wouldn't have talked about the potential examining visa bans. And again, no final decision here. If it wasn't just another clear statement of our deep concern over this.
What other sanctions are being considered besides the visa ban?
I don't have anything else.
Good, Annie.
Oh, thanks so much. There's been fighting over the last few days and hours around the Indonesian hospital in Gaza.
Yeah.
Can you speak to whether or not there's U.S. intelligence that suggests that too is some sort of hub for Hamas activity, and what the U.S. feeling is about those reports of shelling in and near that hospital?
Hospitals should not be the scenes of firefights. We've been very clear about that. You got patients in there, you got medical staff, you got people whose lives are literally at risk and are innocent victims of this. They shouldn't be put at more risk than they already are, being held up in a hospital or holed up in a hospital because of health issues, can't move. So we don't want to see firefights in hospitals. I don't have any specific intelligence about the degree to which Hamas is or is not using that particular hospital. Nothing to share today.